being the default parent is kind of like being the encyclopedia on your kid. It's ultimately your job to know everything about them and make sure you share that information with everyone who needs it, including your own partner, right? And that's the frustrating part, because oftentimes when you're a default parent, it suggests there's another parent involved, but you are the one who knows everything about your kid. You know their favorite kind of cheese. You know what time their bus comes. You know their favorite teacher at daycare. You know whether or not they like this friend or this friend. You know the last time they had their shots. You know what the signs are that they're getting sick. You know which medicine works for them and doesn't. You know all of these things because you are closest to that child. And it doesn't mean closest emotionally or bonded. It just means it's been your responsibility to know all of these things. It's been your responsibility to communicate with doctors and teachers and everybody who has to interact with your kid. Not only is it your responsibility to know all of these things, oftentimes it's your responsibility to do all of these things. You're the one taking them to the doctor. You're the one registering for them for daycare. You're the one they call when they're sick. You are the one who is doing all of this stuff for your child the majority of the time. And this is not to say that your partner is not a good parent. It does mean, though, however, that you're probably tackling the burden, the heavy burden of caring for your child and everything that has to do with them. And oftentimes this happens very slowly, but it is kind of a snowball effect where mom has the baby, and this is often mom. Mom has the baby, and in the hospital, nurses only direct questions to her. Mom, is the baby eating? Mom, how's the latch? Mom, did they have a wet diaper? Mom, how are they doing? Are they crying? Have they slept at all, Mom? They're asking Mom all these questions. And this just continues to happen. There's this weird assumption that Mom should know everything. And so then moms feel like they should know everything. And then dads assume, actually, yeah, like maybe Mom should know everything. She's just inherently better at this. She does know these things. I'm going to lean on her too. And then everybody starts leaning on this default parent. And this default parent one day goes, whoa, why is this all my responsibility? How come I'm the only one who knows these things? There's two parents here. How come I'm the only one? How come I'm the one who has to take sick days when they're sick? How come I'm the one they call when they have a question about this kid? How come I'm the only one? Why is it me? Right? And that is kind of what it feels like to be the default parent sometimes. And you don't have to stay the default parent forever. I think that's important to note. If you've become the default parent, if you become this person, it is possible to change it. It's not impossible, but it can be hard. It can be hard to be the parent that everybody goes to for everything in regards to your kid. And also eventually, your kid will recognize that you're the default parent, and they'll start to come to you as the default. And that's also hard because that puts even more work back on you.